Bob Carter, Group Vice President, General Manager, Toyota Division.
Your Prius outsells every other hybrid, even the ones you've got, all told combined?
Prius is, since we introduced in the spring, we had high expectations for it, and it's exceeded those. It's a wonderful car. At one time, we launched the first generation of Prius. Actually, it's been over 10 years ago. To a very small but passionate group of customers. This Prius is selling at a rate that's really restricted only by our battery capacity, but of 190,000 units. So hybrid technology has gone from that early adopters and people that were concerned about environments and really is beginning to embed itself in the mass market. I'm really pleased, proud of the vehicle. Third generation, 51 mpg.
And I actually got better than 51 mpg when I drove it. But
I'd love to hear that.
You have a plug-in coming in as well.
Yes.
When is that?
Well, we're showing it for the first time here at the LA Auto Show. It has a secondary battery system in it, lithium-ion battery, that's operated, as you mentioned, plugged into standard household current. This particular demonstration vehicle is good for about 60 miles per hour.
60 miles per hour?
You can drive it up to about 60 miles per hour, full electric.
Oh, okay.
Full electric.
You can do it past that, but that's when the engine comes on.
But the engine's going to come in.
Okay.
And it's dependent upon the power demand, full throttle. But under normal driving conditions, up to 60 miles an hour for 12, 14 miles, full electric, using no fuel. So that theoretically will meet the needs of about 70% of the commuters that are out there. I commute myself 7 miles to the office and 8 miles to the airport.
Now, does it then go back to 51 miles per gallon after that?
So after I'll take myself as an example. I live 7 miles to the office. I live 8 miles to LAX.
Right.
I could do my commutes without using any fuel. But I have a son that lives in Santa Barbara. It's about 125 miles. After the plug-in battery is depleted, it converts over and it's just like driving a normal Prius.
Which gets about 51 miles to the gallon.
Correct.
Perfect. All of this new technology does cost money. How do you convince the consumer to buy a smaller car for more money?
Plug-in Prius is a perfect solution for someone like myself.
But it's going to cost more.
It will cost more because there's additional batteries. But my point being, it's not for everyone. Toyota's developing all different areas of advanced technologies because we believe that one technology may not fit all customers. So we think there's going to be multiple solutions for the future, and that's why it's so exciting to be, have a Prius today. Look at offering plug-in Prius. We're working on our full electric battery program as well as advancing fuel cells.
You've had a problem with your accelerator. How has that changed your reputation in the public?
Difficult to really answer that question. We are singularly focused, and it's always been our goal to do what's right for the customer. Going back and throughout the history of Toyota, or when I was fortunate enough to be involved in the initial launch of Lexus, you may recall we had a quality problem the second month of Lexus. But it's the culture of our company to do what's right on behalf of the customer. So what we've been doing is, it took us some time, but we thoroughly and exhaustively studied. We needed to understand what was going on, what was being reported. Now that we understand it, we've developed a solution. And we announced that solution last week.
Now, was it the pedal or was it a by-wire that was the problem?
No, we found a condition that in some circumstances, very remote chance, that the floor mat can be entangled with the accelerator pedal.
Right.
So our repair will be a modification of the accelerator pedal, new floor mat. And then some vehicles we'll also do a secondary stopgap is a change of software that when the situation when the brake and accelerator is simultaneously pressed, it will reduce the power of the engine. very confident that that solution that fixes that cause, that concern. And now our focus is delivering that to the market as soon as we can. We'll start those repairs in January this time.
So by January, you will call people and tell them, bring your cars in and get them fixed.
We've already notified all of our consumers that have vehicles, these select vehicles, that this condition, we're exploring this condition, and if there's any concern, what they should do in the interim is simply remove the floor mat.
Bob Carter, thank you very much.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.